Hello folks, and welcome to another exciting tutorial with Spinel Crochet. If you haven't subscribed, please do it now and hit the bell icon to get instant updates. Today I'll be showing you how to make these lovely dino pencil toppers. I know they look a bit strange, they give a vibe of a giraffe as well. I'm gonna play with the ears a bit later, but for now I've done this back structure and the face. So I'm trying to show you from all the different angles, but these are a really cute addition to the stationery, and I really had fun making them. I hope you have fun making them as well, so let's get started. So for this project I'll be using two different sizes hook. One is 3.5 and the other is 4.5. So we're going to start with the 4.5mm crochet hook, and I've got my double knit yarn here. This is a mint color I'm starting off with. To make the magic circle, wrap the yarn around the first two fingers, cross over, and at the back you will have two loops. Go under the first and pull out the second loop with your hook. Hold the yarn where it intersects and then release your fingers. Pull out the working yarn from behind and then yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. This is just a little chain to start off with. It's not more than a chain. Now we start off by making our single crochet. So insert the hook in the circle, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops. This is your single crochet. I'm going to go ahead and make 6 single crochets in the magic circle. So here I've finished my 6 single crochet, pulling the starting yarn to close the magic circle. And now we're going to be working in rounds. So we go into the first stitch and go ahead and make a single crochet. No need to join or chain one here. And I'm going to place a stitch marker in my first single crochet for this second round. So this is an increased round, which means 2 single crochets in each stitch. So I'm going to go and make a second single crochet in the same space. In the next stitch, again make 2 single crochets. So by the end of this round you should have a total of 12 single crochets. If you see the gap coming up in the center, just pull the starting tail to close that gap. Now starting round 3, we're going to remove the stitch marker and make a single crochet in the first stitch. Place your stitch marker back into the stitch you just made. So the first stitch here is going to be an increase, so we do another single crochet in the same space. Now in the next stitch, make 1 single crochet. So we alternate between 2 single crochet and 1 single crochet in each stitch. And by the end of this round you should have a total of 18 single crochets. So it is an increase and then a single crochet. So now starting our round 4, remove the stitch marker, make a single crochet in the first stitch. Place the stitch marker back into that first stitch. So the first stitch is always an increase, so make a second single crochet in the same space. For the next stitch, make 1 single crochet and then move on to the next stitch and make 1 single crochet. So now we have an increase and then 2 single crochets in 2 stitches. So this is the count pattern we will follow, and by the end of this round you should have a total of 24 single crochets, and this is round 4. Now starting with our round 5, this is slightly different from the previous round. So make 1 single crochet in the first stitch, place your stitch marker and make 1 single crochet in each stitch for the whole round. We are not going to be making any increases in this round, and so we follow the same pattern for round 6, 7, 8 and 9. So there are no increases and just 1 single crochet in each stitch, and we have a total of 24 single crochets at the moment, so the count will stay the same. So for round 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, make 1 single crochet in each stitch. So these are a total of 5 rows that I will just quickly do and come back and show you. The shape will slightly grow and will be like the long part of the face. So just continue with the 5 rounds, doing 1 single crochet in each stitch. So here I have finished 9 rounds. Starting our 10th round, remove the stitch marker and make 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Place your stitch marker and now make 5 single crochets in the next 5 stitches. So for this round starting, we have 6 single crochets in 6 stitches. Third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Now in the next 2 stitches we're going to be making a decrease. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. This is your decrease. Now make 6 single crochets in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now make a decrease in the next stitch. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and make 6 single crochets in the next 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and be left with 2 stitches. Make a decrease in these 2 stitches, and this is your end of round 10. So here we're going to be starting our round 11. Remove the stitch marker, make the first single crochet, place the stitch marker back, and now make a total of 5 single crochets and then a decrease. So we've already done our first one. This is the second, third, fourth, fifth, and now make the decrease. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So repeat again by making 5 single crochets and then a decrease. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now make a decrease. Again, make 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now in the last 2 stitches make a decrease, and this is the end of round 11. Now starting our next round, which is round 12, we'll be doing 1 single crochet in each stitch, and same as for round 13, 1 single crochet in each stitch. So 2 of the next rounds, which is 12 and 13, we do not increase or decrease. Now starting off with round 14, remove the stitch marker and make a single crochet in the first stitch. Place the stitch marker in the single crochet just made. Now make 11 single crochets in 11 stitches, so we have our round starting with 12 single crochets. So after completing 12 single crochets, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now from the row over here, skip 4 stitches and you'll be left with 2 stitches. So make a single crochet in the second last stitch and another single crochet in the last stitch. Now starting our 15th round, we'll be doing 1 single crochet in each stitch, so we have a total of 18 single crochets, and we single crochet on top of the chain as well, so just keep counting and you should have a total of 18 single crochets. Starting row 16, we're going to remove the stitch marker, make a single crochet in the first stitch, place your stitch marker, make a single crochet in the next stitch, and then make a decrease in the next 2 stitches. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. That's a decrease. Make 2 single crochets in the next 2 stitches and then another decrease. Then again 2 single crochets, 1, 2 and then a decrease. Again 2 single crochets and a decrease, 1, 2, and this is your decrease. Now here we are at the end with the last 2 stitches, so make 2 single crochets in the last 2 single crochets. Starting with the next round, which is round 17, we're going to repeat by making 2 single crochets, a decrease, 2 single crochets, and complete the round with this pattern. And at the end of this round, you should have a total of 11 single crochets. Now starting our next round, which is round 18, we're going to again repeat by making 2 single crochets and a decrease. So first stitch we've done, this is the second single crochet and then a decrease. Again 2 single crochets in the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, and then a decrease. Now again 2 single crochets in the next 2 stitches. And then in the last stitch make another single crochet. So you have a total of 9 single crochets for this round. Now starting our last round, make a single crochet in the first stitch, place your stitch marker, a decrease in the next 2 stitches, then a single crochet in the next stitch, followed by a decrease, and we have 2 remaining stitches here, so make 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. So we finished this round with a total of 6 single crochets. Remove the stitch marker, cut off the yarn and pull the yarn through. Now with the help of the needle we're going to close this end. Now we're going to add some filling to our space here. So once you're happy with the filling, we're going to start the next step, which is going around this little hole here and making the part which is going to slide onto the pencil. So I'm going to take the same yarn here. If you want to change color, that's totally up to you, but I'm using the same yarn here. Attach it in one of the stitches, and if you remember, we did 4 stitches here and we've got 4 on the other side, and we'll do 1 stitch on each of the sides to make it even, and then we're going to decrease. So for this round, go ahead and make 1 single crochet in each stitch and 1 for the side, so you should have a total of 10 single crochets. So just tuck in the starting tail here, or you could weave in if you want to use it a needle to do that, but I'm just gonna tuck it into this filling part here. And now again we're working in rounds, so no need to join and do a chain 1. Just go ahead and make a single crochet. So for this round as well, I'm doing 1 single crochet in each stitch, so it's going to be 10 single crochets. So now starting the next round. So now starting with the next round, make a decrease in the first 2 stitches, and then make 1 single crochet in the next stitch, make a decrease in the next stitch, which will be like the next 2 stitches, and then a decrease in the next stitch. So for these 10 stitches you should end up with 7 stitches. So a decrease and a single crochet, a decrease and a single crochet, and in the last 2 stitches I think it's gonna be 2 single crochets. I'm sorry I'm out of the frame here, and you missed a few stitches, but there should be 7 stitches at the end of this round. So now repeating these 6 single crochets in rounds, we're going to work, I'm going to do quite a long one so that it covers the pencil and it's stable, because I feel the head is a bit heavy with all the filling, but you can choose the length of the little topper as short or long as you want. So I'm just gonna do a few rows and show you how my work looks like. So this is how far I've made the topper length. I think I did it a bit too long. You could do a smaller one so that it fits on a small pencil, you know, when it loses its length. Anyways, now doing the upper part of this, I'm going to use the smaller hook, which is a 3.5mm crochet hook, and I'm using this brownish yarn over here to make the top of our little dino. So place it in the center of the head and then do a slip stitch or a chain one, and then find another spot to make 5 double crochets. So I'm trying to go into the center and from one side to the other like this, and then make 5 double crochets over here. So the starting bit is going to be a bit fiddly, but just playing around your work, make 5 double crochets in that same space that you find. So I've done, like, this is the 4th one, and then this is the 5th one, and then next find another spot where you make a slip stitch. So these ridges are going to be a slip stitch and then 5 double crochets. So I'm going to carry on doing this until a bit down the length of my topper, and then I'll show you how to put the little nostrils on and finish our work. Now for the nostrils, take a small piece of the brown yarn. So I've have this little piece, you can see, and I've got it, and you need 2 of them. So just make sure they're the same length, and it's not specific length you want, but just enough. And here's how you could do it. So you put the yarn like this, cross over, and then in the center go on, and not tighten it too much, but keep adding the tail to the center and bringing it out. Form this little twist here. You can count the number of twists you're doing for one side so they're equal on both, and then you pull to form this little knot in the center. So I'm doing the same for the other one here. So like this, keep twisting from center to out from one of the ends. Keep a hold on one end, and the other end you can keep twisting, and then you pull to form this little knot in the center. And with the needle over here, I'm going to show you how you place it onto the face of the little dino. So you need to find 2 spots, left or right, see whatever is balanced and looks nice on the thing. Then you go in from one side and you sort of just weave the little yarn in, and just take the other end as well. So I'm going to sort of place them first and then see how they look like, and then weave in the ends. So I've placed one over here, and I'm going to place the other one on the other side. Have a look at your work, and if you're happy with the positioning, then go ahead and hide the yarn. So I finished my topper here. I'm gonna slide it onto the pencil I've got. So it's a bit tight, but that is what we want, so that it's secure on top of our pencil. Yeah, that's how it slides on, and I'm happy with how the results came out. So you can always add eyes to the little face here, one on the left and one on the right. And I made another one with this color combination, so this one looks more like a giraffe, but that's okay. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.